For me, I think my breakthrough has been that for how much I've been given, I've got so much more that I've got to give back.
On Monday night, I was praying to God and I just confessed to Him that I had fear and anxiety.
I think just being angry at myself and others and just a lot of unforgiveness and hatred. I was getting mad at God for no reason, but this week has really showed me just how to overcome that.
I think my breakthrough was probably with friendships, because when I first came to Restoration, I didn't know anybody and I really didn't want to do with anything about the church. But now that I've come to camp, I've made so many friends.
I feel like my breakthrough was overcoming my depression. It was during worship. I'm really seeing during worship, God's really showing me things that I hadn't really seen before. I'm connecting with Him in a way that I haven't before.
I don't remember what her name was, but she comes in our class every day before we come into worship, and she was talking to us about learning how if God, when He's talking to us and when He's speaking to us, and what it looks like, and that's different for everyone. And she told us to close our eyes and just imagine God's talking to you, and just really try to speak to Him. If you need to forgive someone, think of that person. And a few of these people popped in my head, and I was like, no, that's not it. A long time ago, maybe 4 or 5 months ago, me and my boyfriend were having a conversation about my mom, because she passed away in 2015, about me forgiving her. That popped in my head. I was like, that's God. God is still telling me that was my memory, to forgive my mom, because I was holding so many things against her, not being able to see me at my wedding, or me or her being a grandmother for my kids. And it was just, this is finally my chance to forgive my mom for her not being here.
I haven't really had the best relationship with my dad for most of my life. My relationship with him was pretty toxic, and recently he did something, and I haven't forgave him for it, and I feel like that limited my conversation that I had with God. Earlier in worship, I was praying about it, and during that worship song, it said that God will tear down any wall whenever He's chasing after you, and I feel like that wall that I had was that wall that I put up with me and my dad for not forgiving him. And for a while I believed that I was unforgiving, and I feel like that was the identity that Satan had put on me, and God had labeled me as forgiving whenever I prayed about it.
It has definitely changed me. I mean, this is my first year at 220, and I wasn't expecting this. I was just expecting another camp, another week of camp high, and leaving. But I feel like this is definitely for a long-term thing.
Well, okay, so this is my 3rd year here, and it's it has always made an impact on my life, but the last 2 years, I've always lost that burning fire that we leave this place with. My pastor's always telling us, he was like, you guys are gonna go to camp, have that burning passion for a month, and then it's always gone. But this week, I really feel like it's gonna be different. I really felt God. This is the first time in since I've given my life to Christ, and I've heard Him talk to me. It's such an incredible feeling, and I don't think after this week it will ever go away.